Wheel? Didn't we kind of, get rid of Wheel? Guess the joke's on us. So basically, humans are mean. Whatever. I don't like humans anyway. They can all just rot in hell for all I care. Okay, I'll go back to the trailer. Gosh. So demanding. So, what's going on? Oh, they're just being emotional about how the humans feel about us. Well, since they don't like us, let's make them like us by helping them. Or we could, coerce them into liking us. That always works too. But that's not what we're going to do, because we're not evil. Oh. Guess I have to go to Servo's place. And he's telling us about the Zero Knuckle. Basically, you just grab. If you kill enemies with it, you can steal their weapons. Kind of like Kirby, only you have actual other abilities besides just stealing from them. And really, most of the abilities you can steal aren't that great. But I like to use it for certain circumstances. Especially pulling stuff out, because there are a lot of places in this game where you have to pull stuff out. And as you can see, it also lets you hang on to things. And it might seem really stupid to say that that's what lets you hang on things, but you can't really use it while you're hanging on to those. And that is kind of a problem, so, So we're just being dramatic and saying that, oh, we of course don't know how to get there. So we're just gonna go vaguely in that direction. Oops, there's a bunch of evil robots where we're going. Probably for the sole sake of making this into an actual level. And they're like, whoa! Can't believe there's so much nature still in existence. Really? Because there was just a lot of nature in the, in the other levels that we've been to throughout the series. I don't know what you're talking about. I like that, little pun. Molecule. Or whatever. Maybe it's just molecule, I don't know. I think they intended for you to not be able to pronounce it. Okay, go kill yourself, thing. See if I care. Oops. Guess there's one thing that this doesn't have in common with the original easy mode. Yeah, in the original easy mode, if you fell into a pit like that, you would just kind of float there. Which was pretty awesome in my opinion. Why didn't they keep that in this? I mean, I thought it was I used to think it was ridiculous, but... oh well. Can't give me everything. Yeah, this is definitely a lot different from the original easy mode. Which is cool, because I like having things kind of different. I hope that... one thing I hope is that it allows you to pick difficult weather conditions. You'll see what I mean later. Because if you pick difficult weather conditions, first off, obviously the game gets more difficult and that's more fun at this particular juncture. But mainly you get EX skills. In all the other games, EX skills were obtainable only by getting good grades as you progress through the game. But in this one, all you have to do is use high difficulty weather conditions in the 8 main levels of the game. We'll see what I'm talking about soon enough, I think. Hey! Don't you walk away from me! Oops. I also really like the boss music from this, partly because it is obviously kind of nostalgic for me. Yeah, did you see that? I just went right between those rockets. I was just like, boom, man. Gonna calculate in all my stats. Okay, so not as good as last time, but still very good. It called me perfect, so I'd say that my mission was accomplished. Gasp! Someone's making lots of noise. It looks like I missed a grunt. Who dares call me a grunt? Looks like a second boss fight. Huh? Oh shit. That's a lot of bosses. Okay. I can do a boss attack at the beginning of the game. No sweat. They're just being like, oh, guess zeroed the person we're trying to kill. Time's running out. Leave him. And of course something will stop this from happening, because obviously even boss attacks don't have you go against them all at the same time. That'd just be ridiculous. But still, I think it would have been cool if the game designers had been creative enough to make an environment and group of bosses that could all fight you at the same time like that. Also, I really like this music. And this little, this little artwork right here. showing all the bosses of the whole game. Well, other than like some circumstantial ones at the end, but we don't care about that just yet. And one by one, they all teleport out to go to their respective places. So now you have a nice preview of all the bosses that we're going to run into later. What order should I do them in? Because there isn't like a logical order unlike before where it was just like, oh, let's just go from left to right, top to bottom, depending on the menu. New Cyber Elf. Sounds sweet. Let's talk to CL for now and save the game. Alrighty. So now why don't we go and ask about that elf? Oh, here she is. Several abilities at the same time, wow. Sure, I'll just go with the default name. You can just, well, not the default name, but her name. Basically, if you say you don't like it, then you can walk around and different people will give it different names. The names do nothing for it, but oh wow, the max elf level won't. Oh yeah, I don't really have to do anything special, do I? I just pick the abilities. So let's see. Wow, all 7. So I'm just gonna I think I'd prefer to have some cover fire. I don't like that. Yeah, sometimes it's not always the best to get these things on their highest level. So I'm going to make that my setup right now. 'Cause especially with the bottom one, you don't really have like the levels don't necessarily mean how good they are. It's more your style. But for the first one, obviously the higher the level, the more HP you end up with. So you know, that's pretty straightforward. Anyway, cutscene, of course. Basically, this is the place where all these humans that fled from the city are camping out. We'd like to protect them, but unfortunately, they don't like us. Instead, we're just going to watch our enemy very closely and not worry about our allies as much. And we're going to protect nature. That's right, we have changed into environmentalist hippies in this game. I guess they want, since, you know, they always want things to be really family oriented, so they wanted to make this game more, have a moral to it.